Vikram! Vikram! I woke up slowly. There was a short, angry woman looking down at me. I had fallen asleep again in class. Vikram, I know you find this boring, but keep your eyes open. Open up your eyes, ears, and your mind. Keep your learning antenna up, and the world will teach you amazing things. Now, Vikram, get out of the class. So, I stood outside class that day, staring deep into the sky. 15 years later, I found myself staring into the sky again, this time approximately this direction. I was on the rooftop of a temple in Bagan, modern-day Myanmar or Burma, and I was waiting for the sunrise. Not just any sunrise. This was the Miss Universe of sunrises. This was a day I'd remember on my deathbed. It was made of events that stories are written about. But most importantly, it was the day I truly understood what my teacher had to say. Toastmaster of the day, my fellow Toastmasters, and acting president. The day began at 4 a.m. when I reached Bagan, and I trusted the only English-speaking guide to take me to a special sunrise spot. Our choice of vehicle, a horse carriage. The horse struggled a bit at first, but soon got used to my heavy body, and we galloped through the dark streets of Bagan until we took a sharp turn off the road through the bushes and came to a screeching halt. We are here, declared my guide. I looked out, looked around, still couldn't see a thing. I trusted him, followed him blindly through to the rooftop of the temple. And before he left, I gently inquired, "Which way does the sun rise?" "Look in that direction," he said. So I stood there, having traveled thousands of kilometers, a plane, a bus, a train ride later, looking in that direction, and the best Burma could offer me was darkness, more darkness, and the smell of my sweat. In utter anger and disgust, I closed my eyes. And to make things worse, a moving chair and the thought of my teacher. "Open up your eyes, ears, and mind," she said. And I did. And for the first time, the darkness began to mean something. It meant I could see stars. Thousands and thousands of stars. Magnificent beauties, all winking right back at me. And that was Orion and Capricorn and Gemini. Not even a planetarium could capture this better. I was truly lost, gazing into a dreamy sky. Soon, though, dawn began to break. Darkness faded. Everything was still. Nothing moved, except for the light. The dance of the light brought life to the land, and the first few rays illuminated the temple I was on. And the next few rays, pop, one more. And then one more, pop. And then it was like a popcorn machine, pop, 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 pop. And what was until seconds ago pitch black was now a beautiful landscape of 1,000 temples, all covered in a thin mist, lighted perfectly in a crimson orange. Quite the tease, I thought to myself, and as if on cue, someone released the hot air balloons. 7 majestic beauties took off one after the other. And once they took to the sky, it completed the picture. That was the most magnificent sunrise of my life. And for a reason that only science can explain, the next thought that popped into my head was my teacher again. Keep your learning antenna up, and the world will teach you amazing things. Why, teacher, why? What was it? I was having a beautiful convivial moment, and there you are again. What is nature trying to teach me? And then it dawned on me. All of this had a deeper meaning. It all symbolized modern-day Burma. The thousands of temples, well, they were the rich culture and history of the people of the land. And they were hidden away from us for many years, hence why I waited in complete darkness. Slowly, though, the light began to uncover the land, and we could see more of her, but not all of her, as she wore a thin mist to maintain her mystery, modesty, and magic. And the hot air balloons? Well, they were the colorful capitalists taking off all over the land. Nature had just given me a metaphorical history lesson. But the learning today was not about the history of Burma, but rather what my teacher truly taught me. And through all of this, I realized that she wanted me to keep my eyes, ears, and mind open so I could see the magnificent world around me. She wanted me to keep my learning antenna up so I could let the world teach me amazing things, even learn from nature. You see, the world's greatest lessons are all around us, waiting for us to find them. And if we're receptive, the next big lesson could be around the corner in the form of a book, a person, or even an experience. She taught me that day, and I now quote, "The entire world is a school. Everything and everyone in it, a teacher. When you wake up each morning, you're already at school. But when you're at school, are you actually sleeping? Because if you are, wake up. Open up your eyes, ears, and your mind. Keep your learning antenna up, and the world will teach you amazing things. Now get out of the class."